Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Even if you're short on space, you can still enjoy fresh herbs and vegetables. Here to show us how, we welcome Master Gardener Diane Lidman. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is so fun, and we can have these things in small spaces.
In small spaces. So one of the beauties of gardening, even in small spaces, is local food, which gives us greater access and understanding about where our food comes from.
Yeah.
It actually enhances mental health and physical health.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it's affordable, and you have freshness.
Well, and a lot of people say herbs are a great way to start because you can even have them just in your kitchen sometimes.
You can have them in your kitchen. You can also have them in very small spaces, on patios,
Awesome.
on balconies. My first piece of wisdom is think about right plant, right place.
Sure.
So in doing that, when you go to a garden center, I know you've seen these handy labels poking in. They really do tell you spacing, they tell you sun, they tell you shade, amount of watering. So you definitely want to go ahead and take advantage of what's already available to you at garden centers.
Great.
You can also start with seeds if you really wanted to.
Okay.
So this is a pack where you can actually
Wow, look at that.
start your own seeds.
That's cool.
Parsley, tomatoes, and then as those begin to germinate and grow, you can transfer them into a pot.
Okay.
In this pot, I've chosen herbs that I use.
Oh, wonderful. They smell amazing.
You really want to plan on selecting herbs that you're going to use.
That's true. Pick what you like.
Because I remember as a kid, my mom and I grew radishes. I never ate them. So this is stuff that's going to actually go into what I make, and I go out onto my courtyard every day. So basil, you're going to trim down to the first joint where you've got a lot of leaves. And
Okay.
Here, do you like basil?
I love basil.
Here, smell that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That smells so good.
Right? And when you go to pot them, you also want to start with a clean, fresh pot.
Okay.
So, and then you pick what you want to go in that pot. You're also going to pick your soils.
Oh,
so
okay.
You're not really going to dig up the soil that's around your property.
Right.
You're going to either want kind of a denser soil that would go in a raised bed.
Oh, okay.
And you can see how there's particles in there.
Yeah.
It's to allow airflow, water flow. This isn't just this is not just soil from out front.
Okay.
And then there's potting soil. And what is something you notice in there?
It's got some flecks in there. They're different colors.
And the white.
Yeah.
Those are all things that keep airflow and water flow.
Okay.
So the roots can kind of travel through there and really enjoy the space.
That makes a lot of
Makes
sense.
a nice cozy home.
Well, and I see you've got a few different things together here, right? So you figure out if they need the same things.
If they need the same things, and I also want to look at what their growth is going to be. So
Okay.
you see there's some space in here?
Yeah.
Because these are going to get much, much bigger.
Ooh.
The parsley, I'm going to snip from the outside.
Okay.
Bring that in, wash that, take those off, chop that.
Okay.
The marjoram, same thing. I'm going to snip from the outside, and I'm going to pull down
Okay.
and bring those leaves off and add that to whatever I'm cooking.
Okay.
So again, rosemary, whatever you want. I enjoy also small vegetable gardening.
Oh, sure.
So tomato plant. There are two kinds of tomato plants,
Okay.
determinate and indeterminate.
Oh.
Determinate is going to say size specific.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the really crazy wild
Yes.
tomato plants and
Yes.
they've got things that they're rigging
It
to
looks
hold
like a
them
tornado,
up?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's indeterminate, and
Okay.
you're going to get fruit all summer long off of
Oh,
that.
okay.
Determinate's going to maintain its size, and you're going to get kind of one round of fruit, which is going to be good for sauces, things like that.
Oh, yummy.
And then if you want to come close, one of the things you're going to notice is the V, where the
Yes.
tomato's growing, there's what's called suckers.
Uh-huh.
So can you look right in there and you can see
Oh,
that?
there's little friends in there.
Okay, we're just going to snap that off.
Okay.
Because that is taking away from the nutrients of the blooms.
Oh, interesting.
There's a really big one right there. Do you have any
Okay.
interest in clipping that off?
Oh, sure. Put me to
There,
work.
yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, just clip that one right
This
there.
here? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Done.
All right. Hey, tell me more about Master Gardeners, because it's such a wonderful program.
It is. It's an amazing program.
Yeah.
We are trained volunteers. We do the training every fall. It's between 12 and 19 weeks worth of training.
Wow.
Over 60 hours.
Okay.
And then we are volunteers in our local communities. It's through an extension program with both WSU and OSU. So it's researched and evidence-based training, sustainability for gardening and landscapes. Can I tell you a little bit about some of the stats of our program?
Please.
So I've got some cheat sheets here. Last year we trained 54 master gardeners and currently have 300 volunteers.
That's amazing.
We have an answer clinic that's one of our, the keystone of our program.
That's super popular.
It's Tuesdays through Fridays during the day. Last year we answered 659 client inquiries. In terms of community presentations, we've done over 73 of those last year, reaching over 1,500 adults. We have outreach events like tables at farmers markets, and have reached over 25 members of the community that way.
Wonderful.
As well as a school garden education program.
Right.
And that's reached over 860 children to get them out of the classroom and get them their hands in the dirt.
So important, and it sounds like you guys have a pretty good time doing it too. Everybody says it's a blast.
I would say we maintain our sense of humor around plants, and it draws us definitely a certain kind of person that likes dirt.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a special community.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you for having me.
So fun chatting with you. Okay, we will have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.